Hello everyone, welcome to a game called Sacrifice for Sale, where we may or may not be taken hostage by cultists for some reason. I played the demo of this game 4 months ago and had a really interesting style. If you haven't watched that, then don't worry, I'll go in like I'm blind. Greetings. Would you like to play the tutorial? It may leave you with more questions than answers. Yes, please. An eager learner, I see. It should not be too hard to remind you. You can feel differences within my words, can't you? Color. The color is different. Is this how I can interact with you? By clicking on colorful words? Yes, just like that. Good job. Thanks. You don't have to react to everything. Sometimes it's better to be silent. Silence is a useful tool and can sometimes be worth more than many words. It can let you avoid options you dislike. It may reveal unique paths only accessible to those who know when to hold their tongue. Silence is as permanent a choice as any other. Your choices will influence the events I have planned. However, a piece of advice. Do not oppose my design. Fighting the current will only make you die, tired. That is all. We will meet again. Salesman. Huh. I guess I got distracted. Darn, I feel like I just got something really important. Guess it couldn't have mattered that much. What was I doing? Right, selling vacuums. Just gonna have to make one more sale, then I can leave. Hopefully someone's gonna open their door for me. With how empty this neighborhood looks, they're probably gonna stay closed. Ugh, this place is giving me the creeps. What's a good place to start at? Oh, this one has a birdhouse in the front. That tells you a lot about the sort of person that lives there. If they were gifted a birdhouse, that's kind of an unusual gift. It's got to be someone with empathy, right? Somebody with empathy. The sort of person who loves animals. That's probably a good person to try and make a sale to. Plus, they'll be less likely to throw cans at me. Every time, man. Oh, damn it, I'm procrastinating again, aren't I? Let's get on with it. Now comes the moment of truth. Knock, knock. Click, clack. Creak. Yes. Hello. Ooh. Now that is a menacing looking figure. Hello, ma'am. How do I go about this? Hi, I was walking through the neighborhood when I saw your nice birdhouse. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. I'm a bit of a crafts person. I just put it up yesterday, actually. We just recently moved in. Let's not be too invasive. Are you one of our neighbours? Let's tell the truth. For now. We can always go back. I'm a salesman, actually. Oh. She sounds disappointed. I had to do something. Sorry, we aren't interested in buying anything. It's cheap. Really cheap. Oh. I wasn't thinking about the price. You already have a vacuum. Wait, how do you know? She's a psychic. Well, regardless, this one is a better vacuum. I'm not so sure about that. I'll show you. We could see how they practically compare. Yeah. That's a great idea. Say, would you like to come inside? Absolutely. let's head on in. Compare the vacuums, right? That's quite stunning. It has charm. What's that? Looks like spilled ketchup? Someone locked the door behind me. Do me a favor and don't scream. Sweet dreams. Yikes. You're knocked out the instant her fist makes contact with your head. And now met with total darkness, you can do nothing but wait. Until the sound of hushed voices makes you aware of the real world once more. Absolutely not. I'm saying he's most likely a cop. Or maybe some sort of renegade. Whoever he is, he's probably not just some random guy. I'm a vacuum salesman. Take a nap? Let's have a look around. It's hard to make out much. Everything is shrouded in darkness. Barely any semblance of light is entering this room. There's only a candle sitting by itself on a table in front of me. There it is. I think I can see more light in the back. I wish I could say more, but I can't move. This rope is uncomfortably tight. Oh, I'm tied to a chair. Vinny? Vinny, huh? She has turned in my direction. That's not good. We could look her in the eye, play dead, or talk back. I don't think it's that good if they know we're awake right now. I'm gonna play dead. Alright, time to play dead. Is something... No. No. He is a bit suspicious. I see what you mean. I saw him earlier, walking almost directly towards a house. He must know something he shouldn't. And if that's the case, then there's no telling who else knows about the cult. The cult? It's good to know that you screw up as well, you know. What? Me? Just expose your little cult? Oh, come on. But seriously though, why exactly did you think it'd be a good idea to open the door to anyone while there was clearly visible fresh blood on our carpets? Okay, Mia, it was your responsibility to clean out the blood. Which you were supposed to do this morning. It's just ketchup though, right? I was gonna do it. In the evening. So, to recap, they killed someone, and they're probably about to kill me. And what even are they? Only one way to find out, really. Excuse me, what are you? Imagine being asked that. Huh? Oh. Hello. What are we? We are beings beyond the understanding of mankind. Nice to meet you. That's an interesting reaction to learning about the existence of eldritch beings. Your manners are appreciated. My name is Vinny and this is Mia. I hope you are comfortable. It's just a little bit tight. Rope is a bit tight. You seem like you would behave. Mia, could you... Sure. Don't try anything. I'm gonna hands off. Or actually do, that I get to kick your ass. Mia, don't be rude. Glad to hear you two get along so well, but let's not get sidetracked. Fight before we sacrifice you. Would you mind answering some questions? Why did you come to our house specifically? This is the cultist route. I'm a fellow cultist. Really? Look at us. This is what a cultist looks like. Obviously you aren't from our cult, unless you mean a different cult. I am from a different cult. The Axis cult. The one in Canada. Oh, I have never met someone from a Canadian cult. Are they really as polite there as they say? Come on, he is obviously lying. You're right. We need to focus on maintaining secrecy. Does anyone know you are here? I feel like I should probably not be honest. If we say no, then they're just gonna kill us, so... Dunno really. I'm not gonna talk without a lawyer. Bringing up section 5. I see how it is. Well, if you don't want to cooperate, then I don't see any reason for us to continue this conversation. Lights out. Wait, no... Crunch. And so you drift unconscious until your dreams come to you. You're in a large city, surrounded by constant noise and voices. Most of these voices you will never get to meet nor talk to. Yet every single one of them has their own story and their own path in life. You think about how you yourself may be perceived by others. They say everyone is the main character of their own story. But what kind of story is written about a failing salesman? If anything, you're more of a side character. But then, who is a main character? You are distracted as you see an old beggar shout at you. He holds a circus whip like a lion tamer. It occurs to you that he seems like the sort of main character that you want to be. A circus man? You beg the beggar to teach you his way. After many years you sit in the street with a circus whip. The old man passed away, and now you are here in his place, shouting at passers-by. What a life. Unfortunately, something rattles you out of your comforting dreams. You call that comforting? An unpleasant smell makes you aware of the real world once more. Yeah, where am I? I see a faint light appearing along the room's walls with the strike of a match. I hear the shuffling of feet and the strike of another match. 2 burning points illuminate the room. The terrible smell I notice seems to slowly weaken, becoming much more bearable. So what was causing it then? A 3rd match gets struck, but this time I see it fall to the floor. Ow. Dropped it. Let's be super nice. Are you okay? Eee. There is no response. But with the light of the fallen match, I could see that she nodded. I wonder if she is just shy or doesn't want to talk with me. She strikes another match. And the next light is turned on. I'm not sure what the purpose of it is. Oh come on, you know the purpose of this. You're being sacrificed. With all that done, I can see the dark figure moving to the staircase. She remains standing there for some time. We aren't bad people. Then let me go. Neither am I. Please just let me leave. She is staring at me, but remains silent. There is some sort of sadness in her eyes. If only I could find the right words to break through. Well look, no one likes to be told they're making a mistake, realistically. Let's be kind of, cooperative. I understand. This is it, she is paying attention. Now I just need to get her to talk with me. I'll only get one chance at this. I need to say something that will convince her to open up. Something that hits close to home, but not too close. Here we go. What do I say? You are scared of losing your chance. It's all for a greater good. Lives don't matter to you. I can't see this one going down very well. You are scared of losing your chance? What does that even mean? I guess like the chance to make things right? This one is a bit vague though. I think she'd realise. You are scared of losing your chance. So it's worth taking the risk, since this path holds the most potential reward. Otherwise there's a chance you may never reach your goal. I get it. It may have hit. It's just that I don't think there are any alternatives. Alternatives to what? We don't have to be enemies. That's the only reason you can't perceive any other alternatives. Because you think the moment I get out of here, I'll immediately report you. We can't risk it. Maybe not. You don't understand what it's like for us. I'm not stupid. I know I look like a monster to you. I know that you're predisposed to see me as evil. And I know there's no way of making you understand. Because we don't seem like good people, and I'm very aware of that. So, there's a bit of hesitation, I think. But the real question is, why are they sacrificing us in the first place? Everyone's a good person, right? Despite everything, you've been unsurprisingly, surprisingly even, nice about this. You seem like, deep down, you're a good person. I guess it's naive, but that makes it feel wrong to lie to you. I appreciate the sentiment. I think honesty is important. And lying to you would be cruel. It's one of the most objectively evil things a person can do in my mind. It's why I am trying to be as upfront with you as possible. I feel bad about doing this to you, but... Let me ask you straight. And please be honest. Do you want to join our cult? Whoa. Wait, join a cult? That could be fun. I mean, we're like a salesman. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll join the cult. I don't know yet. Yes, you do. You know everything. I don't know much about your cult. But I'm curious to learn more. That's fair. You hardly know anything about us or what we do. We worship a variety of gods, and our purpose is to end the age of humanity. There are gods? What kind of gods? A very large variety of gods. I, for example, worship Enhearth, origin of rot. But in truth you don't really pick what god you want to commit to. Rather, one of the gods chooses you. With its own virtues and afterlife attached. What does that afterlife look like? It's called the Summerlands. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is eternal. Not even death. Well, that's a twist. The world operates in a giant cycle of life, death, birth and rebirth. We are bound to be reborn after our deaths and after a stay in the Summerlands. About the logistics of reincarnation. I think we're going to take it chill for now. I mean, we don't want to escape after all. We have outlived our projected life. We have achieved sustainability. And what do we do now? We kill, we destroy, we wage wars, and all of that in the name of greed. You're not wrong. That's a good question, actually. Doesn't really look human. Pointy ears. She looks like some kind of necromancer. Are you human? You've been saying we a lot when referring to humanity. Are you a human? Oh, I guess not. But I used to be. I guess it's hard to completely think of myself as non-human. Even after I changed. I know some people think themselves better than humans after they changed, but they forget why they were given these gifts in the first place. Lord Drop. As a way for us to redeem humanity. To make things right. After all, we were all human once. What changed? Why did you join the cult? It's a long story. Let's just say I was always intrigued by the mysteries of the world. Or the curious one. Eventually I found out that the cult had the answers to some of them. At the time I didn't know that things would turn out like this. But I don't regret it. Well, now you know what we do. Would you like to join us? So, Vinny, to me she comes across as a bit easy to persuade. I'm a little bit concerned about the ramifications of joining this cult. But whatever, we'll join. Yes. Really? I mean, that's great to hear. Maybe we could start you off as our apprentice. Mind you, I am not naive enough to just give you free rein. Or maybe you are. But I think this might be the beginning of something great. Obviously, I'll need to convince Mia of this as well. Mia? So that must be the Beast Girl. About her. Oh, right. We didn't meet on the best terms. I know she can come across a bit unreasonable, unstable, and overall willing to kill at the drop of a pin. Wait, she is? That's not good. But she is very nice once you get to know her. Of course. And she is also pretty strong. Mentally, or... I mean... see you later. The door opens and then closes with a mighty creaking. And I am left to myself. Hopefully this whole cult thing will work out in my favour. If I want to join them, I should probably try to cooperate as much as possible. I could display initiative by escaping. I'm not so sure. We gained Vinny's chest, right, so we should probably see it through. I'll just wait. Sometime later. The door? Alright. Psst. Hey. Hey. Ah, good, you're awake. I was worried. Never mind that. Just listen. I tried to see if we could let you join us. But Mia, she thinks you're just manipulating me. I mean, to be fair, we kinda did. She believes you're trying to talk your way out of getting sacrificed. No, it's definitely not what we're doing. I don't know. I can't promise you that you can join us. Not as long as she doesn't agree. And I don't think you or even me will be able to make her agree. So I figured out an alternative. I'll convince Mia that we need to leave as it's too dangerous here. That means we might forget about you and accidentally leave you here. Yay. Just stay here and try not to gain anyone's attention until we're gone. Wait a couple of hours before leaving. Okay. I will untie you now. Don't make me regret this. Please. I could feel the ropes falling off my wrists. I can move again. Ah, my back hurts. But at least she freed me. Then again, she is the reason I'm here to begin with. I mean, yeah. It's kind of just writing wrong, right? Oh, good. You haven't attacked me yet. Honestly, I'm not sure I could hold it against you if you did. Yee. I am not entirely sure I would be as calm as you are if I were in your place. Always gotta be calm. This is it then. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, what happened to joining the cult? I guess we weren't allowed to. I want to see if I can join the cult. Doesn't have to be it. I guess you're right. If we get you through this, maybe we can get you into the cult after all. I do care. But don't worry about that. Once the time is right and you've escaped, I will find you. Sorry for everything. Goodbye. So Vinny is that nice character. She lets go. Time passes slowly. What does that say? You're getting... regretting? You are getting closer. You are getting close now. Something like that. Creek. Huh? I thought Vinny... Oh boy. I thought Vinny said that... Crap. Why, hello there. Hi! Glad to see you're awake. Though it could have been better for you if you'd been unconscious this next part. This next part? You may be wondering what's going on. We are going to move away and unfortunately we can't take you with us. So rather than leaving you here to starve to death, I think I will instead have you be transferred to a lovely sunny farm. Hopefully not that kind of farm. Why are you enjoying this? She's not necessarily enjoying it. She might just be like smiling because that's what they do. This is bad. Well, yeah. She may not have realised the time untied though. That's true. Maybe if I wait for a good opportunity I could catch her off guard. Or the fighter. I'll probably only get one good shot at this, so I ought to wait for the right moment. Let's not attack just yet. She reaches the end of the stairs and starts making her way towards me. But just between you and me, it's nothing personal. Don't kill me. And how about this? Don't kill me. Just, you know, walk away. I would love to be so kind, however, it's a kindness I can't afford. We can't have you putting us at an even greater risk. Veni agrees with this? Yeah, let's drag her into it. You say we, but I feel you're acting alone. That face. Yeah, clearly Vinny forgot to do her job. So I would do it instead. Uh-oh. Which should delay the end of the world by another couple of months. I'm fine with that. So there is some good in you. Yes. I don't care about humanity. I'm evil. You see yourself as evil? I thought everyone, even evil people, thought they were good. You know, everyone is the hero of their own story. Why would I choose to be the hero of my own story? Well, instead I could be the villain of so many more. I have been called evil, and much less flattering words, my entire life. Wow, that sounds tragic. Do you want to talk about it? No. Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Then again, what's the harm? I may as well tell you, seeing as dead men keep secrets pretty well. She pauses and turns away, deep in thought. No, we'll stay for now. The good old times. I was running away with a gang. It was great. Just us against the world. In many ways, it's been pretty much as it is now. Replace gang with cult and theft with murder, and there you go. I like to think of it as a promotion. Theft with murder? Well, it sounds like it's just bad to worse. I don't know if we can go anywhere from here. I'm happy with where I am now. Believe it or not, I'm just looking out for the only family I have left. What, Vinny? That's why you need to die. I can't risk losing people I care about, again. Either you die or I risk it all. No alternatives, so. I think if I press this, we're dead. But what does that mean, off your abilities? Does that mean like, oh right, fighter? Let's think this through. What can I say to not have her jump me? Confess my feelings. I don't really want to lie to her. We'll jump her next time if we die. I don't even know what I'm doing. Neither do I, to be honest. That's what I thought. She lunges forward. Time to leg it. Oh wait, I made it past that psycho. Oh, we escaped. Now I just need to find our way out of this house. Why are you here? I am going to rip you apart. What did you do? No more messing around. Vinny, don't let him past. I'm gonna slice him up before we leave. Wait, don't, please. What are you doing, Vinny? We are leaving anyway. We don't need to kill him. What are you going on about? I just don't get it. You're the one who always says we need to be cautious. We don't need to. I just can't go on killing like this. It has to stop. What? Come on, I know you are disappointed with how things went and all, but we can get it back on track. Don't you see? We are becoming monsters. Murderers. It can't go on like that. Are you serious? Vinny, we are monsters. I know you are buying into that whole greater good spiel. But really, this has nothing to do with the greater good or anything like that. It's about survival. It always has been for me. We need to stay in the cult. There is no other place we can turn to. Look at yourself. Where will you even go? It doesn't have to be that way. I am not leaving. Some of us like it here. Yeah, I like killing people. Yikes. I enjoy the secrecy. Granted, I could do without all the ritual mumbo-jumbo. What are you saying? You just enjoy murder. That's sick. Tell that to the last guy you killed. That's different. Why? Because you deluded yourself into thinking it's for a greater good? Wait, which guy? Face it, we are both monsters. The only difference is that I am honest about what I am. No. The difference between us is that I am leaving. You what? I am leaving. So is this guy. Let's go! You can't be... Fine. I can't believe it. You just want to leave me behind here. Oh man. After all we have done. All the murders. You are just gonna throw it all away. Mia? No one leaves the cult. I'm sorry, Vinny. Uh-oh. Wait, is Vinny? But I'm gonna end this. Run! She won't listen! Back off slowly. Get back here! We barge out to the front door and it looks like I was stuck down there for hours. Looks like we are moments away from sunrise. Someone's gonna see. I'll kill both of you. Vinny is backing up defensively, her hands raised, palms up in a de-escalating fashion. I'm sorry, I wish you could understand. Understand that you are betraying the cult? That you are betraying me? I would never have gotten you into this if I had known. She got her into it? You of all people should know what it's like. Being an outsider. I do, but this isn't a justification. You are wrong. Dirt throws up into the air as Mia's claws miss Vinny and dig into the ground. Oh man, they're attacking each other. But yeah, we should probably. I will catch you, you know that. I gotta get out of here. Why does it have to be this way? But where to run to? There's really only one place that comes to mind as a safe haven. My apartment complex. But do I take her with me? She seems to barely keep pace with me. I could probably outrun her. But hey, don't get distracted. Keep going, we might be able to hide in an alley or something. Okay, I guess we're escaping with Vinny, I guess. Over here, let's head into this alley and hide amongst the trash. Not so fast. Ah, she jumped on the dumpster. That's a large dent. Ah, crap! Vinny got caught on something and fell. I told you, you can't run. Vinny's right leg is detached from her. This is just embarrassing. Mia seems distracted by this. This may be my chance at a clean getaway. Now let's help Vinny for now. We can always get away later. No, I can't. But it's not like I can do anything here either. I am just some salesman, not even a good one at that. The only thing I know is vacuums for all the good that does me. I'm useless, I belong with this trash. Speaking of trash, it's certainly not empty. Unlike my soul. That's like the runaway route, right? Is that a vacuum? It is. And it's a Helios Flex. It's my Helios Flex. Vacuum Hero. I whip out the vacuum and hold it under my arm. We're Doomslayer now, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this feels right, like it's all coming together. Alright, let's see if I can make this work somehow. Vinny is desperately scrambling to crawl away with her dismembered leg. I guess this is what I'm going to use for my weapon now. What the? What exactly are you planning to do with that aimed at me? Claim me? Now I'm telling you this. The Helios Flex provides a variety of modern functions for your everyday needs. It provides both high-powered sucking and blowing options, meaning you don't even need to get new vacuuming bags. Did he lose his mind? I flipped the exhaust switch. You can easily empty all the dirt from it on blast. The what now? How about a practical presentation? You wouldn't. Engage the emptying mechanism. Everything has been leading up to this. A vacuum ex machina. I press the button. And nothing happens. Not sure what I was expecting. It's not even plugged in. You really tried to do that just now, huh? That's embarrassing. Well, at least we got her attention. I guess I can kill you first. Throw the vacuum? No, because she'll just block it and then we'll have nothing. Wait, no, I gotta do something. Slash! Oh, thank God. Looks like my neck blocked her attack. Wait. And so your bitch. Oh man. She pretty much just kept on slashing till it became unclear which part was which. Honestly, a good thing you lost consciousness there. Well, that sucks. Ending 3 dead end. You got absolutely demolished by Mia. She is a vicious beast. Mia is dangerous, but be sure to choose your moments carefully. Don't go overconfident. And most importantly, do not trust her. Okay, I'm back. Before we try again though, let's talk about what's going on here. So it looks like we're some kind of vacuum salesman who's never sold a vacuum, so we're trying to get that first sale. But we of course show up the wrong house and there are 2 murderous cultists inside. Mia, the self-proclaimed evil killer, who's now attacked us 3 times. She is cold, but when she thinks we're gonna die, she talks kind of vaguely about what sounds like a rough upbringing, and then she quickly counteracts it with how much she likes it this way. But then on the flip side, she'll talk about how the cult is all about survival and looking out for family. So maybe she's trying to convince herself of something, or maybe she's just evil. Then we have Vinny, someone who maybe got persuaded to join this cult out of curiosity. She seems nice enough, but don't forget she has killed at least 1 person already. It's a fascinating plot, but as Vinny talks about a mysterious afterlife called the Summerlands, it makes you think about the dark voice we hear at the beginning. Was that a god we were speaking to? It could be someone in charge of the Summerlands, like a deity or something. And they said they orchestrated this sequence of events from the beginning. So maybe this god wants something important from us. Maybe we're important. Who knows, but for now let's go back to being a cog in the machine. Let's offer our abilities, raise them hands. Oh. Simply put, you need my help. Oh really? We have been doing fine without you. No you haven't. Have you? You accidentally let me in. Now you have to move houses, not to mention. I gesture at myself. I am moments away from the exit. If we go through her, that is. Clearly you are not doing fine. Well, that's confident. And you think you could do better? Let's finish him off. Of course I can. I am a door-to-door salesman. I can easily spot you nearby isolated victims. Oh, we're joining us that cult victim spotter, eh? I don't know about that, but you make some good points. Not gonna lie, I like your guts. Her face lights up, Her entire demeanor seemed to change. Oh, I think it's because we were like so confident. Fine. I think we can work with this. Let's go up, partner. Let's go. She actually seems sincere about this. Was my sales pitch that good? Who cares? This could be my way out. Huh? What's going on? You haven't killed him. Oh, I had a much better idea. We came to an understanding. What do you mean? This guy will be working for us from now on. He made it clear that he could be very useful to us. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so we're all in agreement. Here's some money. Sorry about the vacuums. Wait, money? She pushes a bunch of dollar bills into my hands. I'll expect you to be right here at 9 AM sharp, else our little deal will be off. Oh, she's paying us, I guess. Alright, any questions? Nope. I raise a single eyebrow. Fair enough. Off you go. Go get him, champ. It was that easy? What just happened? Looks like it's early sunrise. I should go home. And just like that, you leisurely made your way back home to your apartment room. Clack. Our house is filled with vacuums. Here I am, home sweet home. That's actually an awesome drawing. Can't believe all of this happened. I earned some money. And more importantly, I earned myself a nap. Let's close the curtains, the sun is a bit too bright as is. Wait, what was that down there? Hold up. Did they follow us home? You know they did, right? Someone hiding? Oh. I guess it was impossible for me to escape so easily after all. Might as well prepare some coffee. Kettle should take a few minutes. The coffee? Let me just slightly open the window. There we go. Shh. Gluck, gluck. What kind of sound is that? Gluck. Oh. Clack. Just in time for Hold up. Where did he come from? Just in time for coffee. I should greet my uninvited guest. Nah, let's be nice. You want some coffee? Whoa! Coffee time. How did you know I was coming? I didn't. Don't tell me you were just talking to yourself. Or do you have imaginary friends? Maybe. Don't tell me you knew this would happen. I mean, it was kind of suspicious. She was like really happy to let us go after. Do you know how adamant she was to kill us last time? I did think letting me go was pretty suspicious. After all, if you blindly trusted me just like that, you'd be pretty dumb. Well, you sure got me. Now that I found out where you live, we can truly work together. You know, as insurance. Anyway, I'll leave you to rest up. See you tomorrow. Not so fast. Yeah, we gotta drink coffee first. I have other things to do. What do you want? I don't have time for this. Okay, bye. Hey, she took my cup! Oh, hell no. Ah, with all those things that happened. I guess I did learn something today. Never pay more than $5 for a VN. And hopefully that woman will stop trying to kill me. I feel like I improved as a salesman as well. Yet we can sell to cultists now. And tomorrow, I'll definitely make that sale. Ending 1, Depth of a Salesman. Ending 1, well, we got that OG ending. You successfully escaped and learned a valuable life lesson. You know your worth and know what you want. This is a nice happy ending you deserve. No gimmicks, no jokes, just enjoy it. So this is the ending where we actually didn't have bizarre stuff go down, although, to be fair, we're supposed to meet Mia tomorrow. and I'm not really sure whether we joined the cult or not, because it seemed like Mia actually wanted something out of us. Or maybe we just like moved to a different city and then never see him again. But I did kind of want to join the cult. Oh, and fun trivia. See how these lights flicker up? There's 4 of them. That's actually the rarity of the ending, so we got one of the rarest endings. First time we only got 1 light, so it was a noob ending. Well anyway, I kind of want to see what happens if we actually escape with the mini. So let's go back to that. Is that a vacuum? It is. And it's a Helios Flex. It's my Helios Flex. I whip out the vacuum and hold it under my arm. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this feels right, like it's all coming together. What exactly do you plan to do with that aimed at me? Clean me? I keep it aimed at her. Let's keep our distance for now. She is right though, I have no clue what to do with this. But she doesn't know that, so maybe I can bluff. Yeah, she does seem to like it when we get confidence though. You don't want to risk it, would you? You know what? She takes a step forward. She is going to risk it. Forget it, you can just leave. Oh, what? I got more important things to take care of. Frankly, I don't care about you. Huh? Shoo, go away, this isn't about you. It never was. She looks at Vinny, who stares back up at her as she approaches. Wait, she is just willing to let me go? That's it? She just wants to kill her? Can I really just leave? Wait, kill her? Then that would be all for nothing. The hero arc. I gotta try something. Let's see if this vacuum is worth its price. I press the button. And nothing happens. We know what happens if we don't throw it. Yeah! Think fast. I throw the vacuum in her face. Seriously? She raised her claws to strike it out of the air, slashing it apart. Slashing a vacuum apart? In the process, releasing a cloud of dust. Oh yes, smoke bomb. What? She starts coughing violently. That was absolutely unsanitary. Nice job. She hastily reattaches her leg, like a Lego character. Good thinking to disrupt her sense of smell. Oh right, because she's a beast woman. That makes sense then. She's definitely occupied now. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's scram. And so you two run for your life, not stopping for anything. I can see it. We are so close to my apartment. Now to just get inside. Click. Crack. Escape together. Escape with Vinny and make it to your apartment. But you know Mia's gonna follow us, mate. Oh my god, finally home. Am I happy to see my crap apartment? I think I'm gonna throw up from all the running. Okay, we made it. I don't think she knows where we went. She seems exhausted as I am. This isn't how I planned this out. Right, I hope you don't mind if I can just catch my breath for a couple of moments. Get lost. After that I'll be on my way, and you won't have to ever see me, or think any of this, ever again. I nod. I'm too tired to think straight at this point. God, I was awake the whole night. I really need a nap. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit. Honestly, it's lucky I managed to get away. Not just that, but I even helped Vinny get away. Come to think about it, there is something about her. When I come back to, I see Vinny towering in front of me, softly shaking me awake. Uh-oh. Hey, I just want to thank you for everything, and I want to say goodbye too. If we ever cross paths again, which hopefully we won't, I owe you, and I won't forget about what you've done to me today. Bye. No, wait! What is it? It's a good question, actually. Where will she be going? Actually, I don't know. It's kind of the same question Mia asked, right? I'll figure it out. Worst case, I'll be homeless. Okay guys, I know what you want. we'll do it. If you want, you can stay here. Oh. Just to be completely clear. I'm a brain-eating zombie. Oh, she's a zombie? Yikers. Are you sure you're comfortable with me staying here for a while? Gotta earn that sweet cash. I'm kind of interested what kind of zombie though. How problematic will the brain eating be? I'm not gonna have to worry about you cracking my skull open, am I? No! That... I'm not gonna eat you or your neighbours. I'm not intending on causing you trouble. But I am what I am. Are you alright with housing a monster? 100%. You can stay here. I trust you. Is that the Stockholm Syndrome talking? I wonder what that is. Stockholm Syndrome is a proposed conditional theory that tries to explain why hostages sometimes develop a psychological bond with their captors. That's interesting. I mean, maybe. I appreciate it. You won't regret it. In fact, I can thank you by cleaning this room. Oh, let's go. Seriously, how can somebody live like that? That's what being poor does to you. Ending 12, housing a zombie. Get Vinny to live with you. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. You escaped with your life and you managed to get Vinny out of the cult. On top of all that, you got yourself a roommate who cleans your room. Hopefully that'll improve your living situation. Don't you wonder if you could end up in this situation with Mia? Though it obviously wouldn't be easy. That's actually very interesting. I have an inkling of how you might be able to do that. But I'm not really sure how you would. You'd have to somehow convince her that you're like tough. But anyway, we got a Rarity 3 ending, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, this game is super fun. There's like 15 endings, I think. And over 70 achievements, which is kind of crazy. So if you want to check out your game for yourself, you definitely can. There's a ton of choice and stuff. And it's only $5. If not, I might make another video on this game. I'll definitely play it again, because it's super fun. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed.